Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read 1 Kings 15 to 21, Proverbs 25, and Psalm 1. Let's get started. Now in the 18th year, King Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, Abijam, began to reign over Judah. He reigned for 3 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Maacah, the daughter of Abishai. And he walked in all the sins that his father did before him. And his heart was not wholly true to the Lord his God, and the heart of David his father. Nevertheless, David saved the road, giving a lamp in Jerusalem, setting up its sun after and establishing Jerusalem, because David did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, and did not turn aside from anything that he commanded him all the days of his life, except in the matter of Uriah the Hittite. Now there was war between Rehoboam and Jeroboam all the days of his life. The records of the acts of Abijam and all the did. Are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Judah? And there was war between Abijam and Jeroboam. And Abijam slept with his fathers, and he buried him in the city of David, and Asa his son reigned in his place. And in the 20th year of Jeroboam king Israel, Asa began to reign over Judah, and he reigned 41 years in Jerusalem. His father's name was Maacah, the daughter of Abishai, and Asa did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, as David's father had done. He obtained him a prostitute out of the land, and removed the violence as his father's son made. Also removed Maacah's mother from being queen mother, and she had made abominable image. And Asa cut down an image and burned at the brook Kidron. And yet the high places were not taken away. Nevertheless, the heart of Asa was wholly true to the Lord in all his days. And he brought into the house of the Lord the sacred gifts of his father and his own sacred gifts, silver and gold and vessels. And there was war between Asa and Baasha, king of Israel, all those days. Baasha, king of Israel, went up against Judah and built Ramah, that he might permit no one to go out or come into Asa, king of Judah. And Asa took all the silver, gold, and the gold that was left in the treasures of Asa, and the treasures of the king's house, and gave them into his servants. And the king Asa sent them to Ben-Hadad, the son of Tapparim, the son of Hezron, king of Syria, who lived in Damascus, saying, "Let there be a covenant between me and you, and there was between my father and your father. Behold, I am sending to you the present of silver and gold. Go break a covenant with Baasha, king of Israel, he may withdraw from me." And Ben-Hadad listened to him, and sent the commanders of his armies against Caesar and conquered Ijon, Dan, Abiathar, Maacah, and all Sheba, the daughter of Reuben Naphtali. When Baasha heard of it, he stopped building Ramah, and he lived in Tirzah. And King Asa made a proclamation to all Judah. None was exempt, and they carried away the stones of Ramah and its timber, with which Baasha had been building. And with them King Asa built Geba, Benjamin, and Mizpah. Now the rest of all the acts of Asa and all his might, and all that he did, and seized that he filled. Are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Judah? In his old age he was diseased in his feet, and Asa slept with his fathers, and was buried with his fathers in the city of David, his father. And Jehoshaphat his son reigned in his place. Now Asa and Jeroboam began to reign over Israel in the second year of Asa, king of Judah. He reigned over Israel 2 years. He did what was good in the sight of God, and walked in the way of his father. And this sin which he made was of sin. Baasha and Semi, he Jeroboam's house, and he smiled against him. And Baasha struck him down and killed him, which remained to the first one. Nadab and all Israel were laying siege to kill him. So Baasha killed him in the third year of Asa, king of Judah, and reigned in his place. And as soon as he was king, he pulled out the house of Jeroboam, and left in the house of Jeroboam not one that prayed until he destroyed him. According to the word of the Lord, they spake by his servant, King Jehoshaphat. And it was witness to Jeroboam that he sinned, and that he made Israel sin. Because they aimed to achieve the record of the God of Israel. The rest of the acts of Adam and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Israel? And there was war between Asa and Baasha, king of Israel, and all that days. In the third year of Asa, king of Judah, Baasha the son of Heber began to reign over all Israel at times. He reigned for 24 years. Israel was good on the side of the Lord, and walked in the way of God, and sin which he made was of sin. And the word of the Lord came to Jehu, son of Hanani, against Baasha, saying, "Since I exalted you out of the dust and made the leader of my people Israel, and you have walked in the way of Jeroboam and made my people Israel sin, and you have walked in the way of Jeroboam and made my people Israel sin, very can you think of their sins? Behold, I will only speak of Baasha and his house, and I will make your house like the house of Jeroboam. Anyone belonging to Baasha who dies in the sea, the dog shall eat, and anyone else who dies in the field, the birds of heaven shall eat. The rest of the acts of Baasha and all that, and what he did in Israel, are not written in the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Israel. And Baasha slept with his fathers and was buried at Tirzah, and Ella his son in his place. Moreover, the word of the Lord came by the prophet Jehu, the son of Hanani, against Baasha and his house, both because of all the evil that he did in the sight of the Lord, breaking his hand with the work of his hand, and being like and also because he destroyed it. In the 26th year of Asa, king of Judah, Ella's son Baasha began to reign over Israel in Tirzah. He reigned 2 years, for his servant Zimri commanded the power of his child, and spied against him. One he was at Tirzah, drinking himself drunk in the house of Arba, who was over the house in Tirzah. Zimri came in and struck him down and killed him. In the 27th year of Asa, king of Judah, and reigned in his place. And he began to reign as soon as he saw himself on the throne. He struck him down all over the house of Baasha. He did not leave a single male of his relatives or his friends. And Zimri destroyed the house of Baasha, according to the word of the Lord, which he spake against Baasha by Jehu the prophet. And he said Baasha and the things that are his son. which they sin, and which they make is that the sin. The Lord's salvation to angry for honest. There's the Axel and all that you did. I think I read the book of Chronicles, you can see so. In the 27th year of Asa, king of Judah, Zimri reigned 7 days in total. And troops were encamped against Gilgal, which belongs to Preston. And troops who were encamped together said, Zimri has conspired, he has killed the king. Therefore all Israel made army and commanded the army. King over Israel for 7 days. So army went up and with him, and was over him. And they besieged Tirzah. When Zimri saw that the city was taken, he went into the of the king's house, and burned the king's house, so he burned the fire and said, Here's the sin he committed, doing evil in Zion, and walking in the way of Jeroboam, and for a sin which he has committed. The king said to sin. Now the rest of the axes and the conspiracy that he made. Now they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the king says so. When the people of Israel were divided into 2 parts, half of the people followed Timothy and some of them did not commit the king who followed Omri. The people who followed Omri were the people who followed Timothy and Jun. So Timothy died, Omri became king. In the 31st year, Asa came. Omri began to reign over Israel. And he reigned 12 years, 6 years. He reigned in Tirzah. He bought the hill of Samaria from Shema for 2 times the city. He fortified the hill and called the name of the city that he built Samaria. After the name of Shema, the owner of the hill, Omri did what was evil in the sight of them. And did more evil than all who did before. For they walked in the way of Jeroboam the son of Nebat. And since they made no sin, they were very evil to God Israel. And the Bible says, the acts are David. And the might they share, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of King Caesar? Omri sat with his father and was buried in Samaria, and Ahab son of Nebat. In the 38th year of Asa king of Judah, Ahab son of Omri went to Jerusalem. Ahab son of Omri made it in Samaria 22 years. Ahab son of Omri did evil inside the more than all who had before him, and also as if he had been elected, and told him the sins of Jeroboam son of Nebat. He took for his wife Jezebel, the daughter of Ethbaal, king of the Sidonians, and when Ethbaal worshipped, he created an altar for Baal and Jezebel. Which Baal Samaria, Ahab did more to correct the Lord, he built the altar and the Lord of Israel. In his days, hero of Bethel built Jethro. He raised foundation at the cost of Ahab around his circle, and he said that this is good, he cost me the sensible. According to the word of the Lord, which he spoke to Joshua the son of Nun. Now Elijah the Tishbite and Gilead said to Ahab, As the God of Israel lives, therefore he asked, there shall be neither Jew nor rain in these years. And he said by another, and the word of the Lord came to him, Prophet him, tell me, so hide yourself by the brook Cherith, which is east of the and you shall drink from the brook, as I have commanded ravens to feed you. So he went and did according to the word of the Lord. He went and lived by the brook Cherith, which is east of the river. There is one bread and meat in the morning, and bread and meat in the evening, and he drank it. After a while the brook dried up, because there rained on the earth. And the word of the Lord came to him, Arise, hurry to Zarephath, which belongs to the evening daughter. Behold, I have commanded a widow there to feed you. So he arose and went to Zarephath, and he came to the gate of the city, and he called a widow was there going to called her and said, Bring me a little water and a vessel. And she was going to bring it, he called her and said, Bring me a morsel of bread in your hand. And then she said, As the Lord your God lives, I have nothing baked, only a handful of flour and a jar and oil in a jar. And now I am gathering a couple of sticks, that I may go in and prepare for myself and my son, that we may eat and die. And Elijah said to her, Do not fear, go and do as you said, but first make me a little cake of it and bring it to me. After make something for yourself and your son. For thus says the Lord, and God of Israel, the jar of flour shall not be spent, and the jar of oil shall not be empty, until the day that the Lord sends rain upon the earth. And she went and did as Elijah said, and she and her household ate for many days. The jar of flour was not spent, neither did the jar of oil become empty. And according to the word of the Lord, he spake by Elijah. And after this son, the woman, the mistress of the house, became ill. His illness was so severe that there was no breath left in him. And she said to Elijah, What have you against me, O man of God? And you continue to bring my sin to remembrance, and to cause the death of my son. And he said to her, Give me your son. And he took him from her arms and carried him out into the upper chamber where he lodged. And laid him on the sand bed, and he cried to the Lord, O Lord my God, have you lodged brought calamity evil upon the Lord with whom I sojourn, and killing your son? And he stretched himself upon the child 3 times and cried to the Lord, O Lord my God, let this child's life come into me. And the Lord listened to the voice of Elijah, and the life of the child came into him again. And he revived. And Elijah took the child and brought him down from the upper chamber into the house and delivered him to his mother. And Elijah said, See, your son lives. And the woman said to Elijah, Now I know that you are a man, by the word of the Lord in your mouth, and the word of the Lord in your mouth is true. After many days the word of the Lord came to Elijah, and then 30 saying, Go, show yourself to Ahab, and send rain upon the earth. So Elijah went to show himself to Ahab. Now the famine was severe in Samaria. So Ahab called Obadiah, who was over the household. And Ahab said to Obadiah, Go through the land, through all the springs of water, and to all the valleys. Perhaps we may find grass, and save the horses and those life, and not lose some of the animals. So they divided the land between them and passed through. Ahab went in one direction by himself, and Obadiah went in another direction by himself. And as Obadiah was on the way, behold, Elijah met him. And Obadiah recognized him and fell on his face and said, It is you, my lord Elijah. And he answered, It is I. Go, go tell the Lord, behold, Elijah is here. And he said, how have I sinned that you would give your servant unto him, Ahab, to kill me? Ask the Lord your God this. There is no nation or kingdom, and my Lord is not sent to seek you. And there they would say, he is not here. So you would make an oath of the kingdom, that they know offend. And now you say, go, tell your Lord, behold, Elijah is here. And as soon as I come from the Spirit of the Lord will carry you, I don't know where. And so when I come and tell him that he cannot find, he'll kill me, though I have served faith the Lord from my youth. It has not been told my Lord what I did when Jezebel killed the prophets of the Lord, how I held 100 men of the Lord's prophets, and 50 in the cave, and fed them with bread and water. And now you say, go, tell your Lord, behold, Elijah is here. He'll kill me, and Elijah says, Lord, I slay for whom I stand, I shall only send myself to him today. So Obadiah went to meet him and told him. And Ahab went to meet Elijah. And when Ahab saw Elijah, Ahab said to him, this is you, trouble Israel. And I have not troubled Israel, but ye have, and your father's house, because you have obeyed the commandments of the Lord and followed the vows. And the therefore send and gather all Israel to me at Mount Carmel, and the 450 prophets of Baal, and the 400 prophets of Asherah, who each Jezebel's temple. So Ahab sent all the people of Israel and gathered the prophets together at Mount Carmel, and Elijah gave news to all the people and said, how long will you go limping between two different opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him, but if Baal, then follow him. And the people didn't answer nowhere. And Elijah said to people, even I only left a prophet with them. And Baal's prophets are 450 men. Their 2 bulls be given to them, and choose 1 bull for themselves and cut it in pieces. And they honour it, but put no fire to it. I'll prepare the other bull, and they honour it, put no fire to it. And you call upon the name of your God, and I'll call upon the name of the Lord. And God answered back by his God. And he answered, is well spoken. And Elijah said to the prophets about, do you serve yourselves 1 bull and prepare fires for your many, and call upon the name of your God. Put no fire to it, and the 2 bulls that was given them. And they prepared and called upon the name of Baal from the morning until noonday. O Baal, answer us. So there was no end. There was no voice, and no one answered. And they looked around the altar, that they might have made. And at noon Elijah mocked them, saying, cry loud for his God. Either he is musing, or he is relieving himself, or he is on a journey, or perhaps he is asleep, must he obey him. And they cried aloud, and cut themselves off to their customers' swords and lances, until the blood gushed out upon them. And midday passed, they hurried on until the time of the offering of the oblation. Yet there was no voice, and no one answered, no one paid attention. And Elijah said to all the people, come near to me, and all the people came near to him. And he prepared the altar of the Lord that had been thrown down. Elijah took 12 stones, according to numbered the people, and numbered the tribes of the sons of Jacob. To him the Lord came and saying, and such shall be a man with stones he built an altar in the name of the Lord. And he made a trench about the altar, as great as it would contain 2 seahs of sea. He put the wood in order, and cut the bull in pieces, and laid on the wood. And he said, fill 4 jars with water, and pour on the burnt offering on the wood. And he said, do it a second time. And they did a second time. And he said, do it a third time. And he did it a third time. And the water ran around the altar, and filled the trenches with water. At the time of the offering of the oblation, Elijah's prophet came in, and said, O Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, let it be known this day that you are God in Israel. And I said, that I have done all these things at your word. Answer me, O Lord, answer me, that this people may know that you, O Lord, are God. And you turned their hearts back. And the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt offering, and the burnt stones and the dust, and licked up the walls that was in the church. And all the people saw, they found their faces and said, Lord, he's God, Lord, he's God. And Elijah said to him, seize the prophets about, and not one of them escaped. And they seized them. And Elijah brought them down to brook Kishon and slaughtered them there. And Elijah said to Ahab, go up, eat and drink, and there's the sun and the rushing of rain. And Ahab went up to eat and drink, and then Elijah went up to the top of Mount Carmel. He bowed himself down to the earth, put his face between his knees. And he said to his servant, go up now and look toward the sea. The man had looked and said, there is nothing. And he said, go again, 7 times. At the 7th time he said, well, the Lord cried like a man's hand is rising from the sea. He said, go up, say to Ahab, prepare a chariot and go down, lest the rain stop you. And in the little while the heavens grew black with clouds and wind, and there was a great rain. And Ahab rose and went to Jezreel. And hand was on Elijah, and he gathered up his garment and ran before Ahab to the entrance of Jezreel. And Ahab told Jezebel all that Elijah had done. And now he had killed all the prophets and with the sword. And Jezebel sent a messenger to Elijah, saying, so may the gods do to me and more, as if I do not make your life as the life of one of them. I had time tomorrow. And then he was afraid, and he arose and ran for his life and came to Beersheba. And the wretch belongs to you, and left his servant there. He himself went a day's journey into the wilderness, and came out and sat down under a broom tree. And asked that he might die, saying, it is not now, I will take away my life, for I am no better than my fathers. And he lay down and slept under a broom tree. And an angel touched him and said to him, rise and eat. And he looked, and behold, there was at his head a cake baked in pot stone, and a jar of water. And he ate and drank and lay down again. And the angel of the Lord came again a second time, and touched him and said, rise and eat, for the journey is too great for you. And he arose and ate and drank, and he went and strengthened it for 40 days and 40 nights to Horeb, the man of God. And he came to a cave, and lodged there, and behold, the word of the Lord came to him. And he said to him, what are you doing here, Elijah? And he said, I have been very jealous with the Lord, the God of hosts, but the people of Israel have forsaken your God. Going down the ocean, carried the prophet to the store. Now even I only am left, and they seek my life to take it away. He said, Go out and stand on the map before the Lord. Behold, the Lord passed by, and a great strong wind tore the mountains, and broke in pieces the rock before the Lord. And the Lord was not in the wind after the wind earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. After the earthquake, the fire, the Lord was not in the fire. After the fire, the sound of the Lord whispered, and Elijah had his face in the sky, and went out and stood at the entrance of the cave. And behold, there came a voice to him, and said, What are you doing here, Elijah? And he said, I have been very jealous of the Lord, the God of heaven. And the Hebrew was never seen it come, and thrown down the altars and killed the prophets with them. And the sword, even I only am left, and they seek my life to take it away. And the Lord said to him, Go, return your way to the wilderness of Damascus. When you arrive, you shall anoint Hazael to be king of Syria. And Jehu the son of Nimshi shall anoint to be king of Israel. And Elisha the son of Shaphat of Abram the Holy shall anoint to be prophet in your place. And the one who escapes from the sword of Hazael shall put Jehu to death. And the one who escapes from the sword of Jehu shall Elisha put to death. Yet I will leave 7,000 Israel. All the knees that are not going to bow, every mouth that is not kissed. And he departed from there and found Elisha the son of Shaphat, who was plying with 12 yoke of oxen in front of him. He was with the 12. Elijah passed by, and he cast a cloak upon him. And he left the oxen and ran after Elijah and said, Let me kiss my father and my mother, and then I'll follow you. And he said to him, Go back again, for what have I done to you? And he turned from following him and took the yoke of oxen and sacrificed them, and boiled their flesh with the yokes of oxen and gave it to people. And they ate, and he rose and went after Elijah and assisted him. Then Hadad king of Syria gathered all his army together. And the 2 kings who were with him and forced in chariots. And Korah closed in Samaria and fought against him. And he sent messengers into the city to Ahab king of Israel and said, Thus has been Hadad, the silver and gold on mine, and best clothes and children are mine. And King Israel, as you say, my lord, King Iron and all that I have. The messengers came again and said, Thus has been Hadad sent to you, saying, Deliver to me your silver and gold, and your wives and your children. And as I'll send your servants to you tomorrow about this time, and they shall search your house. And as your sons and lay hands on whatever place you do, and take it away. And the king Israel called all the elders of the land and said, Mark now, and see how this man is seeking trouble, and how he sent to me for me. And to me for my wife and my children, and for myself and my God, and not refuse them. And all the elders of the people said to him, Then listen, he said to the numbers of messengers of the Ben-Hadad, Tell my lord the king, all that you first command me, so I'll do, but this thing I cannot do. So all the messengers departed and brought him word again. Ben-Hadad sent him and said, The gods do say to me in more, if the dust of Samaria shall suffice for handfuls full of the people who follow me. And King Asa said to him, Let not him instruct on his honor and so forth as he takes up. And Ben-Hadad had this message he was drinking with the king's numbers. He said to his men, Take your position. They took their positions against the sea. Meanwhile, the prophet came near to Ahab king Asa and said, Thus says the Lord, have you seen those who are marching? Behold, I will give into your hand this day, and you shall know the hand of the Lord. And Ahab said by hearing, he said, Thus says the Lord, my sons, the governors of the district. And he said, Who shall begin the battle? He answered, You. He mustered the sons of the governors and the districts, and there were 230. He mustered the people of Israel. After them he also told the people of Israel 7,000. And they went out, and they Ben-Hadad was drinking himself drunk, and the beers he and the 32 kings who helped him. And the shouts of the governors of the districts went out after this. Ben-Hadad sent out scouts and approached him. The other came out from Samaria, and said, Come up for peace, that take him out, everybody come forward, take him out. So these went out to see the sons of the governors and the districts and the army that followed him. And he struck down here. The Assyrians fled, and Israel pursued them, but Ben-Hadad king of Syria escaped on a horse with horsemen. And the king of Israel went and struck the horses and chariots, and struck the Syrians with the dirt by them. And the prophet came into the king of Israel, and said to him, Come, strengthen yourself, and consider what we have to do. And then the spirit of the king of Syria will come against me. And the sons of the king of Syria said to him, The gods are gods who we hold. Gods are hills, so they are stronger than they. Let us fight against them in the plain, surely we shall be stronger than they. And do this, when we kings each transgress, and put commands in their place. For I must have an army like the army of the lost. Horse, horse, and chariot for chariot. Then we will fight against them in the plain. And surely we will be stronger than they. And so the person did so. And the spring Ben-Hadad mustered the Syrians and went out to effect the fight with Israel. And the people in Israel lost their ammo provision and one against them. The people encamped before them like 2 little flocks of goats. So the Syrians filled the country. And a man of God came near and said to the king, Thus says the Lord, Behold, the Syrians have said, The Lord is God of the hills, but he is not God of the west. Ever I'll give the Lord's great multitude into your hand. He shall know the hand of the Lord. And they go and camp opposite one another 7 days. On the 7th day the battle was joined, and the people of Israel struck down the Syrians 100,000 foot soldiers in one day. And then fled into the sea after him, and all fell upon 27,000 men who were there. Ben-Hadad also fled and entered the name chamber of the sea. And his son said to him, Behold now, we have had the king's house of Israel, most of the things. Let us put sackcloth around our eyes and wash in the head. And go to the king of Israel. And that he'll say, your wife. So he tied sackcloth around their waist and put robes on their heads. And to the king of Israel, so his son Ben-Hadad says, He has let me live. And he said, Does he still live? He worried about it. Now the men were watching for a second. They quickly took it off him and said, yes, his brother Ben had it. And he said, go and bring it. Then Ben had came out to him to look into the church. And Ben had said, she's then my father took from your father, I will stop. You may establish bazaars for yourself in Damascus. My father did this Samaria, and Ahab said to him, I'll let you go on these terms, so you may come down with him and let him go. And instead of the son of his brother said to his father, the man of the Lord strike him in the face. But the man of the Lord refused to strike him. And he said to him, because you have not obeyed the voice of the Lord, behold, as soon as you come from him, the lion shall strike you down. As soon as you depart from him, the lion man will strike you down. And you find another man and said, strike me, please. And the man struck him and wounded him. So the prophet departed and passed and waited for the king by him. So himself with the bandage over his eyes. And as the king passed, he cried to the king, and the servant went out from the rest of the land. The servant returned and brought him and ran to me. He said, God is made, if my enemy is missing, the life shall be first. We shall pay the time also. His was busy here and there, he was gone. And the king heard his instruction. And he shall say, he doesn't do, you suffer the decided. And he heard to take the bandage away from his eyes. And the king is arose, and as on the culprit. They said, thus says the Lord, because you let go out of your hand the man whom I have devoted to instruction. And if your life shall be for his life, and the people for his people. And the king Israel went to his house, vexed and silent, and came to Samaria. Proverbs 20:25. These are more prophets of Psalm, which the men of Hezekiah king of Judah copies. The glory of God to his children, but the glory of kings is essentially so. As we have behind in the earth for death, so the holy king's ancestors take away the judgment and sin, but submit the military for the first, take away the unbroken man, from the presence of the king, and stone will establish in righteousness. So you don't know yourself for within the king's presence, and stand up as the regret. For it is better to be dark and mighty, and move you low and in the presence of the when your eyes see and don't hastily bring into fault, what you do in the end when you may put you to shame. Argument is within you, himself, and do not reveals not see. As he hears you bring shame on you, and you will appear in the end. What should be spoken by apples of God and setting, so when God bring or ornament of God, so whatever people to listening, like God is stand behind the house, and faithfulness to its very sin. And fresh is the of his master, like clouds and wind without rain, and man boasted of it, he does not do. And like patience will make this way, then soft tongue will break a bone. And if you found honey, you only enough for years, you have full of it more. Like if it be Solomon in your neighbors, I say, have full of your beauty. And many bears hold for them against his neighbors, like all carver or swallow sharper. So sing a treacherous man and telling troubles like bad teeth for this. And everything songs to heavy eyes, like one who takes for a garment on God. Like villain God so these, and reason to give bread. He is to give one for you, who then calls on his hand, roll, and you're also beef for faith, and back on taking good looks. And angry looks. And it is better than upon the house on the house. How shall be caused by? And cold water to affect cells if it so is good to far catch. No master not to finds a wretched man who gives way for thinking. And look at the you make money, honey hole, you know, square sequence, and after something just like Steve broken in left without woods. Psalm 1. Listen to men who walks in the council of the king, nor stands away since, nor sits in the sea itself, discovered. It lies in the Lord's law, and his law he meditates day and night. He's like a chief man by swing sword. That he uses free in season, and his leaf is not with him, nor that he does he buds with the wicked on the sun, nor like shaft for the wind drives away. Never thought the Lord not stand in the judgment, nor the sinners in the congregation of the righteous. Nor the Lord thirsts the way, knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. That's done, I should not to the Lord God. He's very head the Father in heaven. I be on you can come, you'll be on this, this is the yes, they are dead, yes, there is yours, you cannot doubt this. You don't have the education, listen before. This can power the growth of Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.